Okay. Crap. Good. Oh, this ain't good.
Man, what's going on, hun?
Okay, so V and Lorraine got into a fight.
What did Lorraine do to trigger make V do that thing?
From what I got from Lorraine, it seemed to be a large misunderstanding. So it ended up with most of the library being trashed, and both her and V being rather injured. As I know right now, she's V currently bolted out of the city. I don't know where she went.
Just so fast. Oh. Anyone else who is being my knights? I need knights by my side real quick.
I forgot to distribute those.
If any of you kitties mind joining.
Out of scene. I need to attribute this. Tonight. I knew I forgot something.
Oh, we did. Oh,
your cloning's off, buddy.
That is a huge. That is a huge my bad. Sorry. I should. That was what I meant to do. Okay, so any of my knights come up on my side. A very angry Lisi? A very angry Lisa is about to come barreling through this door. Lisi. Don't quote me on that. Alright.
Okay, totally will quote you on that. Gotcha.
No! So, for the sake of, dramatics, there are a couple more knights. Okay. Roleplay action. Door opens. Very angry Lisa comes through.
Oh boy.
Where did she go? Oh, hello, Garrett. You wouldn't have happened to have seen that. Yes, V. Where is she? I just need to have a talk with her. That's all.
Lisa. Hold on.
No. Have you seen the state of my library? Everything is trashed. The tables are smashed. The railing is broken. Books are everywhere. You have no idea. And roleplay action, as she is talking, the air is just getting big with electricity. You have no idea how much I put into my library, only for it to get trashed by a little angry Schneznayan and a good-for-nothing assistant who hardly even helps. I just need to have a talk.
Roleplay action. Jihen's just slowly backing up, like, oh boy.
Smart.
Look, both of them are rather injured at the moment. I'm more concerned about their well-being. I will handle whatever it is. I'll handle your repairs for your library. Understood?
That's not understood. I'm afraid I'm going to have a little redhead to help. She can't just come into my library making it completely trashed. She has a lot of explaining to do. Especially considering one of my knights destroyed my door. So.
I'll talk with her once I find her.
Out of character, humble knight, you might want to help pull Lisa away.
I'm pretty sure any knight will be way too scared to even step 10 feet as close to Lisa, honestly.
Honestly, though, yeah, I don't think a single knight's gonna want to try that.
I mean, if Lisa's sparking, who wants to try?
True.
Someone with suicidal ideation, that's who.
Someone's
Rita, I swear to God.
They're both smashed, Jihin.
Oh.
My library is destroyed. An overdue book gets some bad punishment. How do you think this is going to end?
Death by electrocution.
Nobody ending up in the dungeon, I would hope, but...
That'll be a rather
Dungeon would be a
nice
mercy.
punishment, wouldn't it?
Fair point.
I'm gonna go repair my little... I'm gonna go try to repair this mess. I suggest you find her before
Don't forget
I
to give
do.
me a signal.
You can go ahead and do it.
RP action, Garrett's chest starts talking. Hey, Garrett, we have a problem.
Ray?
Yes, so V ran out, trailing blood. It didn't look good, so I followed her. She's in Wolvendom, and, you know the dude that you were talking to before? You know, the guy?
Oh, no. Please
Yeah,
don't tell me.
Yeah, no, he's got her, and I gotta go, bye.
Oh,
Ugh.
no.
Crap.
Ugh.
Okay, this just went from bad to worse. I'm gonna have to make our way to Wolvendom now. Okay, good, I got all that on me. Hold up. Roleplay action, Garrett fiddles with the gem on his collar and sets it to the frequency for Albedo's stone. Albedo, are you there?
RP action, it takes a second. You hear a slight crackle as it's picked up, and he's like, yes, Garrett, what's up? What do you need?
We have a problem. I can explain the full thing later, but I need you down here at the front of the headquarters now. Modius has made a move on V. We need to move.
Okay, we'll be down there in a second.
We?
No.
Okay, see you.
Well, this is just swell, isn't it?
I wouldn't call this well at all.
I was trying to be sarcastic. Sorry, that's
I
not
get
the
that.
time for sarcasm. Oh,
I'm not here yet.
Darn.
I mean, you're still loading for me, so
Oh.
just don't fall
Yeah, I
on the
was waiting for
portal.
you. I'm being careful.
Got distracted.
Every person is accidentally.
Okay, RP action. Albedo is remarkably quick. Like, he still has his safety goggles on. He says, okay, what's going on?
Okay. As you probably saw, there's a whole commotion at the library. V and Lorraine has trashed the entire thing in a fight. That's not the worst part of it, though. V ran
RP
off,
action, as you
rather
talk,
injured.
he's pulling his gloves off and then replacing them with new ones. As you're talking, go on.
That's not the bad thing, though. V has run off in an injured state. Lay had followed her. She's currently in Wolvendom, but Modius has found her.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, we need to get going then.
Yeah.
Who?
Long story. We'll explain later.
Yeah, we'll talk on the way. Come on.
Yes.
I don't know if we're going to end scene or...
Hey, what's going on? Guys? I just saw V bolting out and she looked like...
Explain on the way. Come on.
What? Okay.
Oh, son of a...
Oh no.
You guys are laughable. Really? You call yourselves heroes? You're kidding. getting her was almost too easy.
Negrito RP action reaches out and grabs the hood, though he himself looks inclined.
Although RP action, Marcus already drew his blade at the sight of Modius. Even though he never saw the guy, he already had a bad feeling.
It almost makes me feel sorry for you. I mean, protecting a city like this. Well, what can be done? RP action, he takes out a little, it looks like a horn that's been sawed in half and has a bunch of strange markings carved into it. Well, I'll save you chit-chat, and we can play a little game instead. You want your little friend back so bad. Well, come and get her. RP action, he tosses it into the air. And a portal opens up and he disappears into it. So.
We guess we don't got much of a choice. Come on.
No.
Character is Albedo still holding Negrito?
No, he let go to draw his own blade.
Oh, cool. Then Negrito's gonna follow and try and jump through the portal, but right behind him.
Oh no!
Jeez.
Hellefrag!
Okay. I'm not here. I'm invisible, I swear.
The question is,
in
does
this game,
Negrito
for the
make
time
it?
being right now,
Does-
I
yeah,
like
does
the
Negrito
color
make it?
I'd
contrast.
like to not make this run over to next week. But worst case
We're
scenario,
still
it does.
really good on time. Just give us the, go ahead.
Yeah. Alright, so you were floating through that portal for a good, what felt like an eternity, but in reality was only about a minute. Which just
That's
so
a long
happened
time.
to be,
Holy crap!
which just so happened to be enough time for Modius to escape. Upon walking in here, or upon arriving, you notice the atmosphere feels really thick and really tense, and a feeling of dread just overwhelms you. And upon looking around, you realize those lights around you that just so happen to be all over the place are souls.
Question, how would
closer
anyone
look-
that's not linked or, knowledgeable of these would understand that they were souls? Because I'm pretty sure like four out of five people
No, because
here
you.
not understand.
No, I mean
that.
you can literally see that they are ghosts. My
Ah,
bad. They are
that's you meant.
ghosts.
That's what you meant.
Oh, that makes more sense.
And
Yeah.
upon looking closer, they are almost seem to be fighting in a loop. Anyway. If I can get my...
So, question: does Negrito come like charging out of the portal, or?
Oh, come, freaking.
Negrito would be pretty much dropped onto the ground. All of you, actually.
Oh, that's fantastic, especially with all the pointy bits out.
Just gotta hope for the best, huh? Alright, everyone.
Oh
ready?
god. Yeah.
Wait, does
Alright.
that mean everyone lands on
And-
top of me?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Close. Not directly on top of you, but
Oops,
yeah,
it-
pretty close. You might get a foot to the head. That's up to y'all.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
Anyway, go on.
Okay. That was one of the less dignified landings. Ow.
We'll play action. He's gonna
Honestly, I'm
glare
getting
at
used to
Albedo because he kicked him when he fell.
Sorry. That was an accident,
You
I
okay,
promise.
Marcus?
I don't trust portals, and I
Better
never
have them.
will.
I promise it was.
you,
You okay?
Where are we?
Okay. I'm going
I
to
don't know,
assume
but I
some
don't like
domain
the atmosphere
associated with
here.
V and her family.
Possibly.
Real fast, sorry, I forgot to mention this. The reason why I asked for you to have me up so high is because I will be muttering and whispering. That muttering and whispering that you're hearing, you are actually hearing.
Sorry.
Sword to the face.
I'm gonna
Just
many
turning you up a
apologies.
little bit
Sorry.
further there.
Turn the volume
Okay.
up so I'm able to hear you a bit better. Here.
I'm gonna max
And
out
I
like
will be
volume and then
going all
just
around
turn
you, so-
everyone down.
Just saying.
Just gonna
Alright.
turn strips.
Just had to add that real quick. Continue.
Just a 90.
I have a
just a
very
second.
distinct
Okay.
feeling Tal would like this place for some
to-
reason.
I'm not even sure the funeral director would like this place.
Okay, real quick.
This place
Full
doesn't seem
disclosure
right.
for those who don't know, Marcus and Negrito,
Up.
you. Oh, sorry.
I normally have
Is this better?
my sorry, I normally have my headset volume down halfway, but I turned it up to hear zip, so I have to turn everyone down.
Yeah, no, I'm doing audio balancing too. Don't worry about it. Okay.
And I normally
So
have
out
my
of
turned
character,
up.
I actually can't remember if you were there for that, Marcus.
No, Marcus was in the dungeon at the time where everybody met Modius.
Right. Yes. Okay. All right. Albedo's going to look and say, okay. Jihen and Garrett know to an extent. So disclosure to you two. Modius is V's brother, and unlike the two of us, they're not really reconciled, and he and her family have poor intentions. They're sort of like mother in a way. And he looks at Negrito when he says that, so he has a measure of context. He says, well, my goal is to get her back.
When you said reconciled, Negrito mutters under his breath, I could still murder you at any time.
Slash affectionate.
Lovely.
You know, like any true sibling.
Right, the Cain instinct is real.
I did have an inkling. It did smell. I didn't believe I'm using that verb. It did smell a bit like V, but unhinged.
Yeah, there's more going on here that I can't get into, but basically, he's dangerous. Be careful. And I may have killed him once before, so he's probably a bit mad about that.
Yeah, he definitely seemed like that last time I had talked
that's
to him.
putting it. That's putting it rather lightly, but yeah, we'll go with that. I'm sure.
Roleplay action, Negrito sends a kind of questioning look, slightly lifting up his sword when you say that you killed him before.
He says, probably, but be prudent. Let's go.
Killed?
Silent permission to get
Please help.
permission for stabbing.
What? Hold up.
You heard that too?
Give me a second. I'm gonna tell you.
Yes.
wanna fight
Also,
anymore.
out of character, I'm assuming the music is not in.
It
Coming
is
from
actually.
Zips.
It is. Oh, good.
That music actually is very important. And
Okay.
if you do have your audio on, that would be wonderful, because
is-
the second it cuts off, that's go time.
Gotcha.
Okay. So turn world volume up. Gotcha.
Not too loud though, because it does get a little too loud at times.
Yeah, I was about to say that it was getting a little bit loud. That's why question.
Yeah, there's moments where it's a little too loud, but anyway, continue. And do not go too far. Roleplay action. As you proceed down the tunnel, you can hear a voice in the distance yelling, and it is much louder than the ghosts. V?
RP action. He
There
uses
is-
Geo to make like steps for them.
Yep.
So they're not climbing a steep hill.
Lorelei? Modius. Please help.
What's going
Where's
on
my
up there?
son?
Anyone else hearing that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm hearing it.
Who's Lorelei?
You know,
Such
Lorelei.
a-
Two paths.
You mean that
Roleplay action.
He was questioning about earlier.
This, the path to the right, there are a lot of spirits, or ghosts there, fighting. And it almost seems as if you could, well, not phase through them even if you tried.
So it's a barrier, basically.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Guess our only option is left.
I guess so. I'd recommend caution.
Yes.
Let's hold on, wait.
What?
Negrito was falling a bit behind.
There's stairs.
Please try and... I don't know. Let's just
Blocked
focus on
out
what we
by
can change.
Barrier of souls right now.
I would jump across it, but then I guess we can fall it. So,
Whoa. Holy
Oh my-
crud.
This place is gorgeous in a way. It's a shame we're here under such
Yeah.
context.
Yeah.
Hold on, Negritos. Guys, hold on.
Wait.
Yeah, he'll catch up.
stop.
Come on.
Excuse me, have you seen my children? Roleplay action. As this woman grows, closer, you notice she's rather see-through. Please, have you... Wait, you shouldn't be here. You need to leave. You don't understand. Your lives are in danger being here. How did you even get here? That doesn't matter. Come on, come with me.
Please let us
Oh, yeah.
explain.
Negrito, please stick close to me, okay? I can't afford to be looking for you every time, not with how dangerous this place is.
Okay.
Roleplay action. As you get closer to this ridge, it becomes very cold.
Ugh.
Like cold enough to induce cryo? Which,
Yeah. RP action, remind me, how much does Albedo know about V's family?
Not much.
Okay.
He would
Like, I as a player
recognize-
know, but...
He would recognize that this woman looks an awful lot like V.
Okay.
And out
Ooh.
of character, do be careful because you can fall through those holes. I've
Oh.
done it many
Oh,
times.
thank you.
oh, I thought they were just aesthetic.
Most of them are. Some of them are.
Come along
Anyone
with
else feel
me.
that?
Be careful.
Cold.
I'm going to assume we've stepped into the realm of the dead.
Yeah.
Poor son,
Feels like it.
my daughter, my children.
I mean, it's not dragon spine cold, but it is fairly chill. It is a fairly chilly place.
As you walk in here, however, you will notice that all along the walls, clear up to, well, as high as anything can reach, there are names and runes carved into the wall.
What the?
all of which are marked out. And for some reason, looking at these names fills you with an extreme feeling of dread. And if you were to look at this wall, it almost seems to be a family tree of sorts, branching down. A lot of the names are hard to make out, but what can be seen is at the very bottom are the names Eris, Lorelei, Modius, and Satra, all of which are marked out. Oh my. Excuse me. This is the wrong way.
Wait,
Who's this Lorelei?
wait.
Probably someone related
Modius
to
is your
me.
son.
Oh yeah, no, I know for a fact
You know
she's
my
related
son?
to V.
In
He's
a
been missing.
way.
Please, you must... No, that's not important.
Hold
You
on.
have to get out of here. You don't
No,
understand.
that's...
You're running out of time.
Modius was the one who
Well,
brought
don't
us
talk to
here.
us. We're here after Ventresca. Modius' sister?
Ventresca?
Red hairs. She has your eyes. She...
My dear Satra. That's
Satra.
my Ventresca. Oh dear.
That's the name she told me.
You're... That's impossible. Please, come this way.
Not being very helpful.
Just be careful.
You said you knew my son. That's impossible.
He brought us here.
My
Acquainted.
children are gone.
He was the one who brought us here in the first place.
Yes, he's the one who dropped the portal after kidnapping Satra from the city. We're here after her to bring her back home.
You must be mistaken. My children died so long ago.
Or
They're all
assumed.
gone. You may be mistaken, but it is lovely to have guests again. You have to go,
RP
though.
action. He digs in his satchel, which he still has. Also, he's still wearing his goggles, by the way. And he pulls out a sketchbook and he pulls up a picture of V. It says this.
How did you get this?
She sat across the room from me during breakfast.
I see. This must be some sort of strange phenomenon.
Something to do with her father. That's all I know. Her father is involved.
Well,
Please,
she's not.
Teyvet.
She's not. She wasn't the only one who apparently existed.
My dear Teyvet was never one of good choices. He's the reason I'm here after all. But enough of that, please. You don't understand. Time is ticking. You have to go.
No.
If you don't leave,
Not without a
you'll be stuck here.
not without a friend though.
I'm not
There's
leaving
not been another living soul in this place in, well, hundreds of
Negrito.
years. No,
Sorry.
please,
This isn't
I
your fight. You
insist.
should go back.
come along. Time,
Okay.
time is ticking.
Hold on, Zips. Hold
And
on, Zips.
Hmm?
Princess needs a minute.
Mouse
You okay?
accidentally stabbed me.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I just need a second.
All
I'm
right.
gonna put my sword
Phantom
away.
feeling. Phantom.
I'm gonna put my sword away.
Alt.
I'm sorry.
it's okay.
It's
Need a
not real.
second.
I'm sorry. I put the sword away.
Phantom pain is extreme. It's weird. Like, legit.
Honestly, not as
I can
bad
bear.
as
I can
last
only
time
imagine.
when Garrett as Shang Li smacked me right across the jaw with his spear.
My apologies.
But
Mm.
ow.
Oh.
Stabbed in the side.
Oh, glory, glory.
I'm good now.
Okay, alright,
Or the
alright. So
occasional
while they
time
were
I got
talking,
smacked with my tail.
Albedo had gone over to talk to Negrito quietly, is basically like, this isn't your battle, you should go back. I don't want to drag you down with me.
Roleplay action, Garrett, you would feel a very icy cold hand grab your sleeve. No, please. You're running out of time. You have to leave.
Roleplay action, Negrito starts chewing on his lip.
I'm sorry, I'm not leaving her behind.
Very well.
Negrito?
The only exit is
Down this
down
way?
there. Yes.
Thank you.
RP action, if y'all could be so kind as to pause halfway down the stairs, I would appreciate it, because I need a moment.
Okay.
How about we give you a head start?
Will you go?
Or at least I'm gonna wait until
Really?
everyone's gathered, because there is a small RP action I have to do.
his sibling not to die on his behalf.
Maybe.
Sadly, I think the only exit is this way.
Yeah.
Well, it's the only
It is.
path we can take, so.
Please.
Let's go, but if an exit presents
Hurry.
itself, come.
And out of character, I ask that y'all wait here a second so I can run down here and change. But
Okay.
as you are walking away though, what you would hear is her saying, "Please don't hurt my son." And then fades away. No.
Hello, sad egg. Just completely killing the atmosphere.
Egg. What do you
Baby.
This totally fits the atmosphere, especially if we're trying to go for the whole realm of the dead vibe.
I guess. That depression really got to him, didn't it? That was such a bad joke. I'm so
Oh my
sorry.
God.
Oh my god.
I sure as this.
I have clinical depression, so I make light of it to cope. I'm so sorry.
Dang.
You're good.
Bye.
That's what we call gallows humor. Anyway,
Better than the
I'm
one
so
I had.
sorry. Sake, please don't balk me. I'm just depressed. Anyway,
I don't think
let's get back in
is
character.
Frozen even here yet?
She's not, but Triggs is recording and she watches the
Oh.
VODs.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go back in character. I'm sorry.
Egg.
So yeah, we'll be
Let-
walking. Apparently, the exit's that way. So in the back, Albedo will be quietly trying to convince Negrito to go when an exit presents itself. So I think we've given Zip some
I
time.
guess Halbert also didn't hear that thing where, don't hurt my son. Because,
I did hear that. I did
Okay.
hear that.
Out of character, she said the "don't hurt my son," and my automatic thought was "whoops."
But Albedo hasn't actually confessed to how. Well,
Some of these, it
Yeah,
almost,
well,
Anyway.
it's almost
Let's
as
go
if
try and
we're
stab him.
underneath the ocean.
Okay.
But
anyway, so yeah.
it's
Oh, here, keep pace with me,
not
please.
the ocean.
It is strange.
Like, I didn't realize we'd be coming to a place like this, or else I wouldn't have let you come.
No reason to
Would
dwell on
it-
the
would it
past
be-
now.
Is it
I know,
bad
it's
for me to say that I
I don't
almost
want
wish I
anything
brought
to
the
happen to you
camera?
on my account. This isn't your fight.
Hmm.
Ugh, that thing over there even looks like an animal.
It does. I don't like it.
We lost the woman. Just
She
looking
vanished.
of, well, ghosts and all, I suppose.
Well, we have either. Oh,
We have to count on ourselves.
um.
What?
Roleplay action.
Whoa!
As you. No, go back to where you were. This is fast.
Okay, well,
roleplay
his
action.
sword wasn't out.
Modius
So.
comes charging out of that, cave and swings.
Well,
Who's
Garrett
he
was
going
in
for,
front.
Garrett or Albedo?
It is just
Oh.
a general swing to scare. So.
Oh, okay, well, it works.
Oh. Well, roleplay. Actually,
Surprise.
the second Negrito sees him, he's gonna charge at him.
Yeah,
That's-
Albedo's knocked off balance. He's not going to be able to stop
What's
him.
wrong? You seriously followed me into my own domain and seem surprised?
Negrito!
Roleplay action. He just kind of holds his sword out to block. You're all a
Action,
bunch
Negrito's
of
gonna
idiots.
growl at him.
He just kind of knocks the sword to the side. You're all a bunch of idiots. It's almost comical.
Roleplay action, he's gonna try and stab
Really?
him again.
I don't think that's going to work, Negrito.
Worked
Yeah.
the first time.
Now,
No, I think he's
First thing
already
he did
dead in the
something
first
blocked.
place.
Anyway.
Or so that woman said.
Look,
did you really
just-
think that you could follow me here and get your little friend back? Or should I say your little
Didn't exactly.
girlfriend?
Just let us take V and
I don't think so. Do you realize how much I had to fight to get out of that hole I was in? Do you know what I've been through since our last little talk? And roleplay action, he just kind of knocks your sword to the side again. He's not trying to
Negrito.
attack it.
about to say he's gonna gently pull back. He says, "Prudence."
You don't know what it's like to be brought back to life, to find out that your father disowned you because you failed to do the one thing he asked. Because he doesn't want to keep babying you despite how you've been locked away for so long. Have been
RP action, he
desperate
kinda
for
just
a little
Turns
bit
his head
of freedom.
to look at Negrito as he's saying this.
Roleplay action, like Negrito's face just kind of falls and his eyes just kind of widen as he talks.
Like even
don't know what it
Albedo's
is.
kind of like, "Oh,
You don't know what it's like to be killed again and again and again as punishment because you couldn't bring home your father's prize. Because of course, he's gotta play favorites, right? So, I'll be nice. If you all turn your backs and leave right now, I won't kill you where you stand. I'm sure you heard Mother already. Time's ticking.
Then why go to all this trouble bringing us here in the first place?
Because I was going to kill you anyway. But I'm feeling charitable, despite how you were so heartless to kill me.
What caused the change of heart?
Despite how you call yourselves heroes, and despite how you're not willing to listen.
What?
we're listening now, aren't we?"
Not doing a good job.
Roleplay action. Negrito's very clearly not here. Like he's standing here, but like he's checked out mentally.
RP action. Albedo's gonna try and pull him back.
I didn't know you had
Negrito
a
goes, but
brother.
he stumbles back instead of stepping back. He's still kind of out of it.
Oh, well, he tries not to let him fall.
Roleplay action, he is very much getting closer. You know, I didn't know you had a brother, Blonde.
RP action just in front. Well, it's never
What are
any
you
of your
gonna do?
business.
Are you gonna stab me again?
If I have to. I didn't take much pride in it before, and I won't now, but I'll do what I have to.
May I remind you, your time is limited, and we do have an audience.
So
Right.
RP action quickly, what he's gonna do is he's just gonna push him with his chest really hard to just his goal is to either knock him back or on his butt. Just to get some distance.
Alright, you got a little arm on your self short stack. Well, I've said it a million times already. Time's ticking. What's it gonna be?
I'm not leaving without V, so you might as well cooperate.
I don't think any of us are exactly.
Oh,
I don't think any of us are leaving until we're leaving with V in tow. So
did you not tell them a single thing I told you?
I didn't expect this to occur, really.
What do you know, Garrett?
Really?
He tried to hire me to get him Lee. He thought so. Any issue,
I was
and
giving
wasn't
you a
really going to
chance.
fall for that.
I was just giving you a chance. Because I don't think you realize how absolutely screwed your little city is if I don't bring back the prize.
I got a question.
And that's something
Why
you
are
didn't
you
bring
so
up.
interested in V when the last time we crossed paths, you asked about your sibling, Lorelei?
Oh, are you that dense? Yeah, I brought up my other sister. She's dead.
Then why'd you
The
bring her up
first
in the first place
mistake.
looking for her?
Little idle chit chat never hurt anybody. Now,
RP
really,
action,
really.
he's kind of scoping out the place a little bit to try and get an idea of where Modius doesn't want us to go.
Oh no, he's not revealing that.
Yeah, okay. At the very least, an idea on where to go.
Now, I'm going to give you the option, again. I can step aside, and I can let you go out the exit. Wrong way. That way. It'd be a good option. Let me go home with the little ticking time bomb, and it'll be fine. Your little city won't get burned to the ground and everyone in it murdered. Probably. So, are you really going to risk thousands of lives for one? Or well, two.
Two?
Your little ninja friend
We're
isn't very
comparing.
smart.
Lay.
So as soon as he roleplay action, as soon as he hears
surprised.
Lay's name, his head snaps up, and his face is very clearly. He's not actively crying, but there's obvious tear tracks on his face.
I'm not gonna hurt Lay. That's his name, right? I won't hurt him. I just want the girl. If I get the girl, everyone's happy. I get my title back as my father's favorite son. I get accepted back into my previous title. And, well, your city doesn't burn to the ground.
How
And-
do you know, though, that's all going to amount to that, though? How do you know your father's just not going to just simply take her from you and just continue to treat you the same way he's been treating you so far? That's not love.
Maybe.
And that
I'm
certainly
trying
doesn't sound like
to
a man
think
I
about
would
you.
want to erase her from.
And you. And you. And you. Maybe I'm being considerate. Because I could have easily just killed all of you right here and now. But I didn't. Do you not realize how many times am I gonna have to come back and tell you again and again that she is not worth keeping around? I heard about what happened to your little friend Lorraine. You're lucky she stopped. Isn't that right? Someday, she's going to snap. And when she does, she's going to do something fantastic.
Oh,
And all of you
he's
are
not
either
actually-
going to witness it or be a part of it. You think she's going to care just because you're her friends? She didn't care about the last ones. What makes her
Wait,
think
actually,
she's
he
going to
wasn't
care
trying to
about you?
stab him. He just
Hmm?
points at it and he growls out, "Where's Lay?"
I'm afraid that just takes the fun out of the little game, doesn't it? I'm wasting my breath here, aren't I?
Roleplay action. Negrito just growls.
Pretty so, I guess.
You know, I don't know why I do this. Trying to prove that you're wasting your breath and energy. But, oh well, I tried. In roleplay action, he knocks your sword up. So let the game begin. Battle start. You're gonna be the first target.
Lovely. I already forgot the order line. Because we do have an order, right?
Oh wait, actually, out of character real quick. What is the time? 9:29
Almost 10:30.
for me. How much time do we have left?
30 minutes-ish. If any of us want to
Oof,
get off
okay.
at 11. Really,
Alright,
this is going
then
to
I'm
be
gonna
fast.
say that before we get into this. If any of y'all need to go when it's time, then you can go. If not, and if you want to stay, that is fine. But if this battle does get cut off halfway through because we run out of time, then we will continue where we picked up next week. So,
Okay.
who wants to strike first? Oh wait,
Okay, I got the order here.
Do you guys want me to go check the order?
I already got it. Top of the line is Mouse, and I thought Mouse would already know that. Since they are number one. But, oh, never mind.
Never been 7, so.
okay, so scratch what I just did. I'm gonna let y'all move first. And then it'll be Moni's turn. Freaking hiccups? Okay. Battle start?
Is it one here, Mouse? It's the first. Your first, Mouse. Yes, you know. Remember, you're number one on the order. And you are
Oh.
muted.
Oh, crap.
I think you're muted. Aww.
Reset. Wait for you.
no.
Let me pause the recording.
I am. Oh wait, I gotta grab my sword back. Give me a second.
Yeah, I think we're also a little
Which is
further
right
back.
here.
Recording resumed.
No, I sat down.
Oh,
I
no,
just
you're right.
sat down exactly where I was.
Okay.
So,
Alright, anyway.
okay, this is
Shush.
I was.
Alright.
Mute yourself.
Okay, so scratch on me targeting Marcus. Target you another time. Oh.
Don't be whiny.
Marcus almost. It's like Marcus wants to die. Jeez.
Yes,
I
he
mean,
did
I-
several times. No, let's go. Continue.
Anyway, let's go. Sorry.
I'm
let's
just
go.
being silly.
Okay.
Frozen.
It's almost like I was threatening
So
him
he's
right
not-
before he did.
Okay.
So roleplay action. He's not really aiming for anyone just yet. He's just gonna do another broad sweep of his sword just to
Oh, he's
kind of
zoning
get
them.
everyone to back up. Yeah. So
Got it.
hold on, I gotta make sure I'm not gonna hit Princess. So yeah, he just. I'm being careful because I don't want to end up actually hitting you.
It's alright.
Okay.
Roleplay action. Negrito's gonna growl at you when you swipe at him. Everyone, but point still stands.
Alright.
All right. So
So
Okay.
next in order is Princess.
So that's. No, it's me.
he swiped. It would be
No.
Mouse.
If we are doing
then-
from surprise attack, it'll be Zips, then
No,
Princess.
this was a bonus round to instigate.
I wanna.
The order starts afterwards.
I'm trying to be. Never mind. You're right.
You're trying to be the mod here. But we
Mm,
already discussed it was a bonus round to instigate the fight.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm trying my best.
You're much
Hello,
appreciated.
Frozen.
I'm trying my
You're doing
best.
your best.
Okay.
Don't worry, buddy.
Hello. Anyway, come on. It's my turn,
Start
correct?
recording.
Yes, I'm ready.
Yes.
Alright.
Okay, so
Alright,
he did the
so-
broad swipe. And mind you,
Okay,
he did step forward when he did it, so
I'm gonna
I
use
just-
I would have used my reaction to step back while I growled at you. You'll get hit.
So much
I will growl
reaction.
at you.
Okay,
well,
once it's Alvado's turn, he's like a cricket almost with how fast he moves. He's basically just going to go and just like, ow! Oh,
Wow, Alvado.
That's cat tree. Okay, we're fine. I'm fine. My pinky's fine. It's okay.
I did say it was
It's okay,
recording.
because
I'm
I
sorry,
can match the other
Mouse.
one. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, he slaps the ground, not hurting himself, and basically it's a non-lethal assault, but basically you're gonna functionally get punched in the Princess, get punched in the gut with not a fist of rock, but you get the idea.
okay.
You just gotta ice him out, fly with the guy.
Alright,
So yeah,
good move. Which one of you was next? Genuine question, who's next?
Princess.
I'm scared to open the menu.
no, no,
I killed
Zips.
my audio last time.
Mouse,
Yeah, it
Zips.
is you.
Well, I technically just went.
So yeah.
No, bonus
I mean,
round.
Bonus
me,
round.
Bonus round.
Then you.
Oh.
Bonus round, me, you. So you get to go again.
Oh, wonderful.
Surprise round, go burr.
Oh.
Yay!
Yeah, that's the part I was confused. Sorry.
Mhm.
All right, I have the list open. It is Zips, number
Okay.
6.
Mhm. Actually, quick question: who's after me?
Princess.
Wait, Princess. Okay.
You can hold your turn if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold it.
So that means it's a princess.
You. Roleplay action. He's gonna try and stab him, but he's also clearly still slightly off balance. So, that's up to you whether or not he actually hits.
I mean, trying to be careful not to end up actually hitting. But he's just gonna kind of knock with like
Okay.
the flat of his claymore and just hit up and back.
Try
When you
slashing.
do
It's
that,
less
Nagito's
predictable.
gonna stumble sideways slightly. He's still off balance from earlier. He's also gonna
Watch
growl
your
at you
footing.
because he does that.
We should go over the basics of swordplay when we're done with this.
I have been.
Huh? Oh look, now I gotta
Nothing,
turn
don't
on
worry.
my audio. Hold on.
That was all in character.
Okay, continue. Sorry.
Oh, we were just bickering
I just-
about Negrito's sword education. Sorry.
Okay, whoever's next. Cause
And they're
Ah. Alright. Your knees.
Not again.
Roleplay action.
knees, please.
I'm aiming for your knees. Now, depending if I hit it, dependent. We have Frozen here. Frozen, you got a dice ready?
Oh, my
Yes, I do. 20.
Yeah. Do you think I need it?
Oh, not again! Not your knees!
Oh.
Say again.
Do you think I need it for this distance? What's
Yes,
the
you do.
success rate? Okay.
Oh, she's rolling a d20. She didn't roll a 20.
I thought you said he rolled a 20 and I was about to.
That's what I thought
Both
too.
of them.
That's what I thought.
both of them. Both of them.
Wait, you
Pick
shooting
carefully,
both of
blue
them?
or green.
Or green. What?
Who is green?
Blue.
She rolled
Green.
2 die. Pick one.
Oh. Green.
Oh no.
Bad idea.
Oh,
no.
You've received a 5.
Hmm. So I missed.
Ha!
Yes, most likely you've either missed or just barely grazed his lovely little cape at the bottom.
I'll take it. At least I didn't hit anyone. It's not likely I'll hit anyone. I didn't be way off. That's a full other target. It's not like with Jihan in that situation.
Oh, brother.
You almost broke him.
I don't even know if anyone caught that noise I just did, but that was
I
I'm
did.
messing with this thing.
I know. That was great. The indignance.
Mhm.
You slimy little rat. You're more dirty than I am.
Little pretentious little smile.
Pause for a second, please, because either I am an idiot or everybody else is also a bit forgetful. Trip was before Ender. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
I-
Da, da, da.
I'm so sorry. I saw.
we'll fix it in the next round.
It's fine. I was gonna take my turn after anyway. No, that doesn't mean they're gonna get shot.
Alrighty, if you want, I can take over watching the who goes when.
I'm a bit nervous. I'm sorry.
You're fine. You're doing
You're
fine.
okay.
Doing great.
Did offer to check on that.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
go.
So.
I was trying to rotate.
Roleplay action. So
Hindsight
roleplay
is
action.
good.
Jihin is going to charge his claymore with ammo, and he's going to do an ammo-filled slash at Modius to try and slam him against the rock wall behind him. I don't know what's going to sit later.
You know what? I'm gonna take it.
Ugh. Same old tricks, I see.
I don't know. I seem to be getting worse.
Wait, so out of character, are we keeping that shot? Or
I mean,
It's-
he missed.
no.
So
It's
Hold on your
happened.
cape.
It
Okay.
happened. It's just the fact that he'll have to skip his turn when it comes up.
me? Okay.
Or we can just reorder it once the next roll of things come around. Trip just goes before
Yeah,
me.
just
Sure.
just
We don't need to
reorder it at
skip
the top of the
anything.
round.
All right. So
all point
who's
around,
Who's
isn't it?
next?
Marcus, I think.
Yes, that will be me.
Yeah, Marcus.
Okay, 127.
Anyway,
Okay.
he's pinned to the wall for a second, right?
Did we skip Princess?
No, Princess already
No,
went.
Princess had her turn.
No, they're very
Okay. You're first. Actually,
That's
yeah,
right.
that's a good question.
was the
Am I
bonus
pinned to
round.
the wall, or did it just slam me to the wall?
No.
Oof.
Oh, it was just
No,
a slap.
Just a
Bonus
slap.
round, and then
Sorry, I'm already
Yeah, I see
going
Yeah,
ahead
how
of
it went
myself.
was-
then
Slam him.
enter.
I'm going ahead of
Yeah,
myself. One
so
point is
how
I'm
it
gonna
went
pin him.
was-
That's what I was about to
Okay.
say. Sorry,
Okay.
I threw my. But this time, since I know he's not alive, or I have an idea he's not alive, he's not going to pull any punches, and he's actually going to try to aim at actually the palms of his hands with his knives, and also both ankles with magnetism against the wall.
Oh, jeez.
Trying to crucifix him.
Blue or green?
No.
Biru.
Oh, why? 5.
Oh, wow.
Wait, exactly 5 again.
More clothing damage.
More clothing.
Don't say that. Don't say that. You
So
don't you
when it
remember
gets
who we have
thrown
here?
At him, his I don't know what you would call that. The sleeve that is onto the side gets pinned to the wall. Another one will hit against the blade and just bounce off. Another one will stab his poor jacket again.
This is my favorite jacket. What's wrong with you? That was not serious.
I don't like your jacket.
Jacket, sir.
So when you say I'm pinned, about how long is my sleeve pinned back?
You can just rip it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a long sleeve.
Just the
otherwise-
clothing is ripped. It didn't hurt you, but it
Sleeve.
pinned just the clothing. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry,
His
listen,
clothing's
I need
taking
to,
more
Hi,
than
sorry.
you.
need to lower you.
If I
you keep
didn't
on
know
doing this,
any
the more-
better. If I didn't know any better, I'd think you guys were just trying to undress me.
Don't say that out loud.
Huh.
I did. I will accept that bunk. I apologize, but I'm not really sorry.
It's in character.
Okay, anyway.
Alright.
I believe it's
So are you
me
going to
now?
actually swing?
Okay.
Or are we just gonna keep sitting here twiddling our thumbs?
Yes, it
Out
is
of
Mouse.
character, it's my turn,
Right.
right? Okay, alright.
Yes, Mouse.
When he
I
says
believe
that,
so.
alright, I just walk up, and as I'm talking, Albedo's going to summon Geo. So my ultimate goal is to basically trap you against the wall as I talk. Says, I didn't quite catch your name, but your mother asked quite nicely for us not to hurt you. How about you make that easier on all of us? And I'm going to try and trap you against the wall, but success notwithstanding.
I mean,
Assuming
that
there's
is-
a dice
that is
roll
up to-
involved.
Would you
That's
like
up
to
to
do
your
that?
RNG
Because
gods.
it is right next to him.
Unless Zip
Did you
says
already-
it's okay.
I'm fine with
Zips, did you already use your reaction?
that. Mm-mm.
Okay,
don't
so
think
it's up
so.
to you then. Cause they're right
Eh.
next to you. That's not close enough to miss.
I'm fine with it.
Alright. Yeah, like he's trapping you there with the intention of you staying there.
Alright, then I'm just...
Don't clip through the world.
I'm trying not to.
Don't visit the back rooms, it's not fun there. Um Anyway.
Alright,
Oh,
Zip's
so you're
turn.
gonna listen to my mother. That's sweet. Did you tell her
didn't wanna
that you were
kill
the one
you.
that killed the baby boy? That came out of... Ignore that.
Says, I take
You
no
didn't
pride
tell
in
her.
it. Didn't come up, but I killed you once, and I'm not inclined to do it again if I don't have to. Are you going to let us walk away? Or are you going to keep making this necessary?
I'm gonna fight as much as I can. you're not gonna leave, I'm gonna kick
We
you
will.
out. Was that with a sword or? Well,
Well, we'll leave as soon as we have V and Lay. And
Oh, that's
RP
too
action,
bad.
if I can, he'll try and reinforce the stone. And if Garrett wants to help, but
Garrett's going to walk up.
I'm not looking to
Wait, are
draw
we still
blood
in
today,
combat?
technically.
yeah.
Zip's turn, technically.
So how strong is this stone that's holding me against the wall, and how thick is it?
It was crafted with the intent of you not going anywhere. The success of that is ultimately up to you and or Frozen.
Okay, so
Like, he does not want to kill Modius, and he is doing what he can to make the fight stop.
You want a strength roll? Or do you want to do it?
if he I'm trying to smash the rock off of me.
Green or blue?
Green.
Why do you guys keep getting the lowest rolls?
Was it a 5?
6.
Oh!
No, I keep rolling. I keep rolling. But the problem is, in that case, I'm just gonna say, you did use, mouse. Can I roll for you, or do you have your own dice?
Where are my dice? Right, they're right here. What do you want me to roll, a d20?
Yeah, D20.
Dice
Just if you
is
can get
not.
better than a 6.
Okay, alright, we're gonna roll, okay, should I roll the giant black one or the giant blue
Yes.
one?
Giant one.
Big boy, big boy, big boy.
Which
big
one,
boy,
black or
big
blue?
boy.
Black. Even.
Black or-
easy.
Alright. Okay.
That's
17?
a loud dice.
Yeah, that works.
I know, it's a giant
You
ass,
couldn't have
it's
let
a
this
giant
roll.
spin down, it's like bigger than my
You're the
fist
boss.
almost.
You don't really need that.
So yeah, that was the 17.
That was a
You're
17 to
the
your
main
6.
boss of this
So
entire
do
combat
as you wish.
encounter. Rolling doesn't seem like a necessity.
Alright,
yet.
but yeah, so I rolled a 17 to your 6. Again, all I want to do is keep you in place so we don't have to kill you. That is my goal.
So, you try to push it off and then just kind of stands there. Wait. Is this technically still in battle or no?
I'm willing to disengage, but
No, we're
Could
still
be
in
a
combat 'cause I
disengaged
wanna do a
point
thing.
at this.
Everyone
my
can
God.
use their
You have an
attacks to talk to him, but it is technically in battle because he is still, well,
yeah.
willing to kill
I
you.
have a thing to do.
Yeah. Oh no.
Is it my turn now?
Sure. You
Am I after
technically go
this?
after me.
Yes,
That's your
yes.
call.
Sorry, I said that when I was muted. Yes, your
Yeah,
turn,
that's fine.
Princess.
Oh boy.
Not walk through the sword.
Negrito. Do I
So
get the
what-
feeling that
Gonna-
Negrito's about to hurt him?
He's gonna do this faster than you can do.
I
So,
have a reaction.
He's gonna obviously go to stab him, but Modi sees it, but the rest of you don't. He clearly gets an odd look on his face, and he ends up grazing the up edge of his shoulder.
Okay, cinematic.
And he says it very quietly, so only you would hear this. He's like, "You're not the only one who's been thrown away."
He
And that's
doesn't
my
really
turn.
say anything. He doesn't really say anything, but he does have a certain look in his eye that's kind of unreadable.
Ender, your turn.
Yeah, you can tell he was planning on stabbing you,
Nothing.
but he last
I
minute
thought,
decided
I thought
to.
I was.
He couldn't do it.
I
Wait.
thought I was before Ender.
You
Oh,
can
yeah.
tell.
Yeah,
Every-
yeah.
No,
Trip,
yes, you are.
Aha, see?
he had
That's
a
a
weird
bit.
look on his face.
Believe me, I do this all the time.
G
That was my
having
turn.
currently seeing that the situation for the most part seems to be under control, is going to hold his action just in
Same.
case.
My alarm's getting triggered. Alright, good. Back to Ender, sorry.
Why do I keep
So hold
losing
your action?
tracking?
Yeah, I'm holding my action.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Ender, but I keep rotating today more than normal.
Let's just figure out where V and Lay is, get them, and go.
Yeah. Okay. So where are they being held?
Nigrid is gonna pull his sword out of the.
I can't tell if you guys are just stupid or dense. Same thing, right? I'm not leaving without her. She's my ticket back into my old life. What part of that don't you understand?
Well, from what I've heard, your old life wasn't very good. V took a hold of her own. Maybe you can too. RP action, he's gonna elemental sight to try and get some kind of gauge of which way they need to go. Because Modius said that way was the exit, but I'm not inclined to believe him at face value.
If I may, and Frozen, correct me if I can't do this, but whenever you try to use your elemental sight, it's blank. Like, it's registering like it's everywhere.
If you have a reason, you have a reason.
So.
That's smart luck.
You might need to give them more example of what's blocking them, though.
It almost seems like a mist. Sort of.
There you go.
I'm gonna pull.
Are you able to smell anything, Marcus?
Can't be smelling that good, but I can hear. If I can make it through the cacophony of the souls and whatnot, can I distinct other voices with my very special
I'm gonna tell
ears?
you right now, Sake. Lay is so Lay was kidnapped as well. Trying to keep an eye on V. Lay would be complaining constantly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could hear
V's
that.
unconscious, so I mean.
Oh, good. He's not going to get smashed.
If I may add.
Okay.
She would
It's up to
If
you.
I may add one thing to what you were hearing, you would hear footsteps above. Slow, steady, almost like they're pacing.
So this
Do
is
with
what
that what
Marcus
you
can
will.
hear, or the rest?
Yes, I was about to ask.
Marcus.
Oh.
Because
Okay,
it's
just
very,
Marcus.
very distant.
I don't know if you can hear Lay complaining or not. I just wanted to
As
tell
a-
you that existed.
I'm gonna assume that's not
But
a
you
thing.
wouldn't be able to pinpoint.
But just so we know, I wouldn't be able to pinpoint the direction. But could I hear Lay at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
But the strange thing is, it almost sounds like he almost sounds distorted.
As well as it's a cavern, so it would echo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's not good, but usually on open fields, caverns are a bit complicated. So, footsteps above us. Rather than trying to explain, because Marcus is a bit fidgety right now, he's just gonna yump up there to see who is there. So, is Marcus in bad situation?
Zips.
Zips,
This is really important.
Zips, this is important. Marcus just jumped several feet in the air after the footsteps is just heard.
That's why it's important.
Wow, important cinematic. It's overwritten by important cinematic.
You are going to be face to face with a very terrifyingly tall cloaked figure. just standing at the edge of the cliff, not really doing anything, just kind of pacing. But they don't seem to mean any harm.
They don't do anything at seeing Marquez at high sight?
No.
Just joink all the way to the top over there, see a giant black figure looming
Exactly.
forward, and then he falls back down. He's just like,
Guys, we are being watched, and it's not like they are. How do I put it? They're big, but not
so
threatening.
He's watching. How fun.
Oh, no.
I can't remember how you responded to me. Can you repeat your response to one of my...
He just kind of looked at. Just, what do you mean? But upon hearing Marcus talking, he's just. You're. Hold on. You're joking. Describe that again.
Big, cloaked
You
figure,
said a tall.
very tall.
Ugh. For crying out loud. I see. Thanks.
If they pull out of sight, I'm running. By the way, I'm.
Okay, I'm trying to keep
Albedo.
my hand from. Yes.
and Modus, or whoever you are, I don't know who you are.
Marius?
Modius. I didn't know if you had a different name this time.
Mm-hmm.
Do another roll. It's Mouse's turn, and it won't last unless Albedo is focusing on it.
I mean, I am, but I'll roll again if you want me to.
Yeah, it's just a strength save. Do you want me to roll for you, Zips?
Yes, please. I don't have any dice.
Oops, I dropped it. It went under the trash. Come back here.
Oh, no.
16.
I am tired of this. I am out.
Well, I have to roll my couple's dice, okay? They don't roll
Alright,
by
that was a
themselves.
16,
Blue or
so,
green?
Blue this time.
10.
16.
Ah.
We
Is he
don't
magic
want to
at
kill
all?
you, Modius.
He's not trying to escape.
You
Yet.
so however your strength is, unfortunately you cannot fight against it if you wanted to. And you can feel that.
I mean, he's not really fighting too hard right now. He's just like, these people are annoying me and I'm about to get really mad.
And then he found out about the dude in the cloak.
I'm gonna poke him again and it's like...
It's Zip's turn.
Quit poking me. What's the deal with you people? So stubborn.
Yes.
Look who's talking.
I have my reasons. You don't. None of you deserve
You don't get to
be-
decide that.
Well, when it's my luxury at stake, I think I am.
Triple you back, his power went out.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
This was Trip's turn, but he'll get it at the end of the round if he can come back.
Yeah, looked like he was hanging back anyway, which is...
Alrighty, the next person is Princess.
What are you staring at me for?
So, roleplay action, he's gonna chew his lip a little bit before he asks while tilting his head. Why go back?
Because if I get roleplay action, he kind of gets a look on his face. I don't have a choice.
You think I want to get hunted down like a dog like she gets? It's... like any of you would understand. That's all I've known.
Our reaction Albedo kinda tilts to look at Negrito. Wordlessly, of course. And then...
Alright then. How about this? Say I didn't go back. And I went to live my happy little life somewhere else. I've done that for hundreds of years. I wouldn't be able to live a normal life even if I tried. And I've tried.
Well, one thing I've learned is...
Really? Setting a monster free doesn't change the fact that it's a monster. And who decided you're a monster? What does it matter to you? You're all just going to kill me anyway. I'm not gonna give you V. It's not like any of you would help me.
RP action. Albedo puts his sword away.
Oh. I did that. I was actually about to roleplay action.
The twins put their swords away.
Aww, how in sync.
I'm unrelated to you doing this. I was planning on doing it.
I know, it's just same brain cell.
So, roleplay action.
Yeah, it's watching you too.
Sword away.
It's
a little bit closer, and he just kind of pats him on the head.
Aww.
Tries to. Don't touch me.
Again.
I get it. I
think we need
pinned.
more affection.
Don't pat me. No. And roleplay action, he jerks on the rock, but he's not. I don't expect a roll for that.
He's just trying not to get touched.
This is disgusting. Let me down. Oh, also, once he's done trying to avoid the head pats, Negrito's gonna say really quiet so just he can hear is like, you're not the only one who's died. Huh. Now I'm gonna turn and walk away.
Ender, if you want to do anything, or are you gonna hold? And then it's Triggs.
I'm going to hold.
Okay, Triggs, do you want to do anything?
Well, since nobody is, sorry, not nobody.
Oh, I've been having that issue ever since nobody entered my life.
Since no one is going to be warning about Big Guy, Marcus is gonna go up there again and introduce himself.
Oh my beautiful.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh, you're
I'm
gonna have to
expecting
roll
you to
for
get
it.
punched back down.
And not roll for it, but roll with it.
He's just gonna go up there, grab on the.
What is he gonna do?
Let me finish. Let me finish. Obviously, I was a little bit. He's just gonna jump again up there, grab the ledge, facing the very tall, cloaked figure. It's like, hello there. I see you are watching us. I'm Marcus, by the way. Can I know what your deal is, please, sir or ma'am, or whatever?
This is very, very important. What is your dog ears and tail doing?
That is a question.
Really?
That is just a statement out of context. Oh my gosh.
Because the fact that he can't hide it, he's gonna read it. I need to know this. It's very important.
Oh my freaking gosh, dude.
Okay. Okay, let me think.
You're an animal character.
Yes, yes, I keep
They
forgetting
do
that.
things without you actually asking.
That is the thing. He cannot see the tail though. Marcus is hanging by the ledge.
Okay.
But his ears are like, how do I explain it? Like, you know, when a dog feels guilty and is like lowers their head and their ears like slides either side of their
they're,
head.
like, folded back.
No, not back, sideways.
Yes, please. Okay, yes, go ahead. That's very important information. Okay.
Like like a very pitiful look.
So, might I add, in case this wasn't, because I didn't really specify how tall he is, he's a pretty good measure taller.
I imagined
And
like
whenever... Okay, well, whenever you hop up there, there are going to be two golden eyes staring down at you.
The mental image
And
of
he-
this.
And he just goes, "Why did you see the... Why are you up here visiting one?
I'm here.
Should you not be down there with the others?"
Well, I'm not contributing much down there, so I was hoping I could get some help somewhere, if that makes any sense.
One is not allowed to interfere with the young master's affairs.
I'm assuming that person down there is young master.
That was a noise.
That was an excited sake noise. Oh my god, I haven't heard that in ages.
I'm not here. Shush.
I know why you
I'm so sorry.
Enough of your horny.
I'm not horny. I'm appreciative.
I'm not scared that
Okay,
something right.
No!
We are ruining the party.
I'm so gonna freaking crying. Okay.
Okay.
Oh god, okay, that just made my entire night. Screw everything else. That was freaking great. Okay. Okay, I'm up. Give me a sec. Okay. So... Okay, did you say something after that?
No,
I did not catch
actually,
that.
can you repeat it? Because with all the confusion, I already forgot what you said. Something about the young master.
Mood.
It just... Heck, I've already forgotten it. I remember bits and pieces.
One
Give me a
does
sec.
not intervene in the young master's affairs.
Well, yes,
don't know
one
why
is
I
not
remembered
allowed to
that.
interfere. One is not allowed to interfere with young master's affairs. I suggest you return.
Well,
One is not supposed to be here himself.
RP action, seeing that Marcus is not being rejected outright, he was still leaning on the edge, so he's gonna now try to climb. Any reaction from that? Climb to stand on the edge rather than
Yeah.
hanging off of it.
They just kind of back up a step and just watch.
So
I would have had a freaking model for this, but I didn't get it done. Okay, continue,
I'm
sorry.
sorry,
I
I,
did-
don't have avatar search.
It's okay.
okay, so let me get this straight. You serve the person down there?
No. One serves his father.
Sorry, can you repeat that? Sorry.
One was assigned. He said no. One serves his father. One was simply assigned the opportunity of making sure they do not get themselves hurt.
Okay, so a little bit out of character here. I'm having trouble deciphering what you're saying because from the way you're
They're
speaking.
basically...
No, but wait, stop.
Yeah.
I recognize this kind of way of speaking. Marcus does not. So let me ask this straight. Is he speaking like an Adeptus?
Yes.
Oh, he's talking like Cloud Retainer. That didn't click.
Okay. Okay, that explains why I was a bit confused at this a second.
Oh, he's talking like Cloud Retainer. Oh my gosh, that did not click. Okay.
Most Adepti speak like one does this, one does that, not just Cloud Retainer actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Cloud Retainer sticks out. Anyway.
Yeah, it's like, okay. Can you? I keep forgetting to repeat, but I'm being so confident on this. You are not allowed to interfere. Basically, what are you saying? You are not allowed to.
Yeah, the cloaked figure is not allowed to interfere.
Aha. Oh, okay.
They're just there to watch.
Okay. Can you just tell us where our friend is? Is yay tall, small, is probably whining a lot, for starters? Maybe if I can get him out of here before, that will solve things truly. This is my top priority.
They just sit there for a second before letting out a long sigh. So that is the racket one has been having to listen to for the past... How long has it been? Whatever. One is not allowed to give that information either.
Really don't want to interfere. Okay. How about this? You don't want us to interfere. Actually, yeah, you don't want us to interfere with your young master, but you're also not allowed to interfere at the same time. So, is that why you are not taking any action against us? Or...
One is simply here to observe. If you...
For whom?
Defeat the young master, then so much. That is complicated.
For his father, I already get it. Already got it.
No.
No.
While they're having the conversation up there, are the two down here talking to Modius? Are they pausing to listen, or are they talking to Modius?
I think they're a little too high to be heard.
Okay.
I agree.
I will pause on Marcus's conversation, and we will continue with the other group.
Yeah, better.
Okay, I can't remember what we were saying. I can't remember what we were saying before Marcus jumped up. It was mid-sentence.
He didn't really say anything.
Princess Pet was petting him.
And he was like, don't touch me.
I had said something to him, and then I chose to walk away.
Yes. Okay, I think it was Garrett's turn after that.
Yep.
Yeah. We were buying
further, but then I wouldn't be able to hear what's going on.
No, you're good. So it's just him and Trip. Yeah, they're up there. He saw him go up there. And now you can talk. Sorry, my bad. And I'm just gonna say open roleplay. Combat has ended, except if he starts to struggle, will have to roll again.
Okay.
Roleplay action-wise, I'm probably just around the corner. I want to hear what's going on.
You good?
Okay. You're joking. Did he really just... Oh.
I think he did. Yes.
Oh wait, no, he can't do that. Never mind.
Mhm.
You gotta be kidding me. What does he want with?
RP action.
What is the point?
So, RP action. Albedo's just gonna try to take the sword. So he's gonna meld the stone a little bit just to take it. And if he's successful, he's just gonna put it over there.
He keeps an iron grip. This is okay. This is Modius, V's brother. They are carbon copies of one another. This is like trying to peel something out of V's hand.
Cookie.
No.
Oh, you said they were carbon copies.
That's not gonna work.
Okay, no, seriously, did you actually hold a cookie out to him? Are you kidding?
Yeah, cookie.
Oh my god, it's like Fontaine women all over again.
What is that?
Cookie, it works on your sister.
With that, his face gets red. He's like, "Oh, what? Are you kidding me?"
No.
Alchemist, is he serious? Are you?
I'm
you guys
unfortunately.
Are you guys bipolar or something? You
Killed me last
Okay,
time.
first
Do you not
off,
get that.
That's insensitive.
sister
Also,
tried to
yes, he's
kill me.
completely serious.
insensitive? Are you?
Look, I killed you last time because I thought you were a threat and you were going to kill Garrett. And from what I understand, that was what was going to happen. I killed you because you were a threat. Right now, you are not a threat.
Oh my god, I'm going to kill you all. You're joking. Okay, roleplay action. He's going to struggle against the rock again. He is getting mad.
RP action, just gonna focus on keeping it. Garrett, can you give me a hand here?
Yep.
No,
Blue or green?
don't. Blue, unless it's someone else's.
Why? No,
Don't say that. No.
What
Can
is
I
it?
say green? Can I say?
Oh my
I
gosh.
swear. Do you want to know what?
No.
Oh, you want to know what the green one is?
What?
18.
Oh, rip. Okay, so, Sake, Ender is now helping Albedo reinforce, so I don't know how that affects things.
I will keep it in contact,
I hate it
but
here.
to be fair, he is really strong. I know
This has gone way off.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's like, it doubled the help, but yeah. Do you want me to roll?
Yeah.
With the
Alright.
No, I'm pretty sure you can get better than a 7. Unless you roll lower than a 7.
Roll lower than a 7.
Still possible.
Roll lower than a 7. Roll lower than a 7.
It's true.
If you don't just
Manifesting.
push it over.
Manifesting. I crave violence.
Sake,
What?
do I get advantage since Garrett's helping?
No.
Sure.
Alright.
Yes.
Is that a yes?
Yeah, technically.
Okay. Cool, you get to listen to both of them.
Yay!
17 and a 10. So 17.
Well, that's both good.
I hate it here. I hate it here. I hate it.
Oh god, I stepped on the cord. Fuck. Ow!
You've gone the
Okay,
pacifist
sorry.
route.
Sorry, I stepped on my cord!
I crave violence, and I get pacifist.
This man had a
instead.
whole like boss fight
Man.
we planned, and we just pinned him to a wall and left him.
Hey, the fight's
That's the
not
one-
over. I'm
that's
not.
the
I'm
one-
determined. I'm determined.
Then why you keep leaving it to rolls? You're technically the main antagonist, and you don't need to actually roll
I
for
am leaving
getting
it
on
to
this
rolls
crap.
because you know what? I'm giving y'all a chance. If y'all want to turn this pacifist, I'm gonna fight it. But if y'all end up winning pacifist,
I
route,
mean,
then
to be
fine by
fair,
me.
we've done some pacifist runs and it worked.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we didn't have to kill like 7 hilly trolls so far.
Are y'all
potatoes
really
are
gonna
powerful.
haul- Are y'all really gonna haul Modius back, kicking and screaming? Like,
Yes.
I mean,
You
that's
are
up to
right
V. So right now, Albedo is inclined to figure out where she is, leave him pinned to the wall, and
till we come back through, loosen it, and then dip. Because actually, you know what? No, there are people here to probably set you free, but
So,
we'll think about it.
may I?
Don't leave
But
me
anyway-
character. Watch where you're going, Ender.
Oh no, it's not my turn. Never mind.
You smacked
What'd I do?
Smacked him.
I'm sorry.
Alright,
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to hit you.
Okay. Sorry, at first they stab you and then...
And then I get body slammed by Ender.
My
Oh,
apologies.
no.
I didn't see you
Okay,
there.
anyway, where were
Cool.
we? Where were we? So yeah, you get super irritated. And Albedo's just like, you really are like your sister, stubborn to a fault and unwilling to see a different perspective.
Don't stop comparing me to her.
You're right, there are differences. She's at least not so much of a coward as to not try.
Hmm. And it's easily
Just
swayed
for
by
that,
food.
Frozen, can I smash through this now?
Oh god.
20. You can do whatever you want.
Oh no!
Yes! Yes!
Before
Stand back up.
Because you said that!
before that, actually,
Because you said that!
sorry, can I just
Hold
say
on.
one thing to the big guy up there?
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna sound silly, but from Marcus' perspective, he's actually gonna look down and make a comment and say, "Oh, looks like your young master is actually making friends." Oh, wait, never mind.
They just kind of...
Oh, glorious.
Okay, so
Quick, before
here's
you
the
do
thing here.
that, sorry, I was gonna ask what I see down there before I have a feeling
True.
everyone else is gonna head that direction too.
Oh, you wouldn't see anything yet.
Cool, because Negrita just straight up
Dipped.
yeet that way.
Mhm.
So, in response to what Marcus would have said, the hooded figure would have just let out a small chuckle and goes,
Yes, he tends to do that.
"Alright."
So now he Hulk
I choose
smashes out of his
violence.
little rocky prison.
I choose violence.
Are we going to do
And
the thing?
and Garrett, you are about to get a claymore to the side of the head, the flat end. Just smash.
Oh, he's playing Mercy.
All right.
Yeah, he could have taken his head off.
You cut up.
Oh.
Cut up.
I'm going to be a bit dazed. Anything else you want to do?
I'm saving it. I'm saving it. I'm saving it. So, Albedo,
Mhm.
darling dear small alchemist, who is my favorite character and I would really hate to hurt. You're getting a claymore swung your way.
The flat
But it
end or the
seems
sharp
rather
end?
half-hearted.
Okay.
The sharp end.
Oh, the sharp. Oh, so he went from flat to sharp.
He kind of went. Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Give him a cookie. It's totally because of Mercy.
Yeah.
Okay, so since my sword is
The
like
cookie was a-
sheath, so what he's going to do is he's going to try and summon Geo at his hands and basically catch the blade. He is going to get hurt by this, but he's going to catch the blade and hold it. So basically we have two Hulks kind of duking it out right now.
Albedo, you're gonna slide towards the wall.
That's
with
fine.
The
So-
force that he's going to be throwing.
So like here-ish, or
Yeah, like, yeah, because
So he-
centrifugal force.
Yeah.
With this, if I'm allowed, he is
Bring it
kind
here.
of walking forward as he's pushing. You really have the audacity to keep saying such ridiculous things in the face of danger. You call me insensitive? You killed me. How do you expect me to forget that?
I don't.
Think I'm gonna...
Out of character, so I said the insensitive thing because you said bipolar, and I was mostly making a joke.
Ah, true.
Um,
I am indeed running with it anyway.
yeah, no, that's fine. I'm just letting you know that was a joke. Because he said bipolar, and as the psych major, I'm like, that's insensitive and inaccurate.
Joking
keep this
character
thought,
or
you
out of
know?
character?
No, this is a joke out of character. Well, I mean, it's fine. We'll roll with it. I'm just wanted to get that out there. Anyway, please continue your monologue.
You have got to be kidding me. Really?
Could you stop moving?
Yes.
Okay.
Basically, I'm not going to keep doing it, but he is going to try to back you to the wall.
Okay.
While this is happening, somebody else can act, by the way.
Alright, I do want to hear what he's trying to say, though. We kept getting interrupted. Hold on. I want to hear what Modius is trying to say.
So, really, I wonder if maybe in just some foolish aspect your softness is rubbing off on me, because for some reason I don't want to kill you and turn you into an absolute smear. But there's nothing stopping me. Garrett, that's the moment someone needs to walk in.
Roleplay action. Roleplay action. You're going to hear a small click and a rotation of the cylinder. And all you're going to... And I'm going to put my barrel right next to your face, not at you. I want to fire. There will be no projectile that will fire out. I just fired one of the bullets I have to tip.
I'll just bust in his ear.
Mm-hmm.
So when, this is mainly Frozen, if you agree, if it's fine, then I don't know. But what he's going to try to do upon hearing that is try to pull the sword out and try to hit Garrett with the flat end again.
I mean, I'm holding on. There's blood involved now, so my grip's probably slippery, but I'm holding on.
You are going to be picking up Albedo with all, I don't know, 170 pounds of what Albedo is. It will continue to... He'll slowly move the sword and slow that sword down.
Yeah, actually, when I'm lifted, I'm going to try and kick him in the stomach. If I am lifted into a place where I can do that, I want to do that.
It's up to you.
I'm probably going to hit the ground.
Unless anyone else jumps in, like for instance Marcus or
Negrito, it's only you three.
I'm all the way
In that case,
that way.
If no one steps
You're
in,
gonna
then
find a really shiny penny over there.
I'm getting to it. In that case, Garrett, gosh dang it. Modius is going to lift while carrying Albedo. His ear is freaking hurting and throws Albedo and the claymore to the ground. So he just
Whee! Sword. Yeah, so I'm gonna hit the ground. Like, my hands are really hurt right now. Like, there is blood, there is injuries, so...
Yep, on the ground, on the back, winded, ow.
With the impact of you hitting the ground with the claymore in your hand, it would have jabbed into your hands. You no longer can use your hands. They're still there, but they are cutting into a point that you cannot use them.
Oh, shoot. So there's a blood going on here.
But you really should have aimed somewhere else. And with that, well,
Pulling the both swords, yay!
it's going to charge forward and hit you with the round point of the handle and ram you forward.
Oh.
And I mean keeps going.
At this point, Albedo's going to shout, Negrito, we need help!
Big echo.
And when he does, because mind you, Modius is fast, and we're just gonna pretend that's kind of a slope right there.
It is a slope. There's a decent bit of cliff there.
He's just gonna full force push.
Did he fall out of the world?
He actually
That
did
was
on
on
purpose.
Let's hope
For mercy's sake that he died on the way down. You monsters really have a kick.
The fact that Garrett just got thrown off the
I'd
side
actually
of the
be
cliff.
further down that way.
Yeah, you'd be way down there, but you definitely
Greedo
would have
just kept
seen it from way over there.
Way over there, okay. So, Modius is mad. He is no longer playing. You know, I'll admit, I appreciate the hand offering to go the good guy route. But I don't do good. How long is it going to take for you all to get that?
And our RP action, Albedo's hands are bleeding. He, as Sake said, he can't use them. It's like, Modius, I didn't want to kill you the first time. I don't want to kill you now. But please don't force our hands.
I'm afraid you have no choice. I'm not leaving here without a V. Oh, roleplay action.
Am I about to get stabbed?
Stabbed through the shoulder.
Yes.
Yep. Just through the shoulder. So, I can't stand on the ledge very well.
You're too short.
I'm short, and this angle is hard. Yeah, you get stabbed through the shoulder. Well, that's a Modius move if I do say so myself. And rather stupidly is going to try to fling himself forward to get off the sword.
Oof. It's at an upward angle though because Negrito is short.
I'm sure. You're not really going anywhere.
And on a slope.
He'll accept the tearing.
Oh yikes.
Or whatever damage.
I was about to say, you would lose all function of that arm if you did that. Like, that's coming from the med student.
Gotta make a sacrifice. Alright.
Oh my god.
He's mad, he doesn't care. Alright. So, he rips forward. He hardly...
Roleplay action, Negrito's eyes go wide.
You really should have stayed away. So, roleplay action. Rather strangely, he just kinda pockets his swords and backs up. You know, I'll give you a chance to run right now. So, and with that, he reaches in his coat, whatever you want to call this, and pulls out a electro
With the
delusion.
arm you can't use.
Wrong arm.
Oh
this
my
arm. And while backing up, I'll give you a head start. I'm not here, but for this,
Okay.
you're gonna need to hear me. The air gets thicker, and it's like when Lisa was angry all over again, except worse. Electro fills the entire cave and just lights up everything. And it is crawling closer.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to channel Geo for a crystallized reaction to pop a shield.
I would have ran.
So my hands are useless at this point.
Real quick, how much time do we have left?
10 minutes?
Because if I'm right, then I would have time for this transformation.
Yeah.
So,
also, while that's happening, Albedo's gonna look at Negrito and say, "Here, in my collar, there's a crystal. Try and use it. See if Garrett's still alive." Negrito would know
You
what
do
it is.
that.
It's a little communication crystal.
you do that.
There is
We'll
what
find them.
seems to be psychotic laughter echoing from the cave. And it is getting
He glances to his hands, which are functionally useless at this point, and just dripping
When he
blood.
glances at his hands, Negrito's gonna poke his palm to prove his point.
Ow! Ow! Fine. Don't die. Yeah, and Albedo's dropped the crystallized reaction, but he is going to go and hopefully try and find Garrett. So I'm not here.
With the electro still coming out of the cave,
Modius re-emerges and looks mad. You should have ran when you had the chance.
and if that's okay, can I end the scene there? Unless anybody else wants to do anything.
I mean, Marcus is still vibing up there. Heck
Oh.
knows what he's doing.
I completely forgot.
So in that case, scene would end here, and then you would have to figure out what our lovely person is doing with Marcus when
Well, I mean,
Modius ran or left.
upon seeing the electro, because it's creeping up the cliffs,
Yeah.
and where Marcus and this cloaked person are standing, it is just barely peeking over the edge.
Mm-hmm. So in other words, it's making poor Marcus's tail fuzz up. Pretty much.
Well, one thing's for sure, he's not gonna drop down. He's feeling pretty safe up there.
If you want to say anything that character will say, other than that, we'll probably end on this scene and start next week.
Can I then have a distraction
Next
next year?
Damn.
Please don't hold me that much.
Yeah,
My heart will break.
Okay, go ahead.
So,
They're just-
hearing Marcus, the cloaked figure, just kind of lets out another chuckle and goes, well, I suppose one doesn't blame you.
Is there any way I can convince
Perhaps.
you to intervene? Anything I can offer you?
There is no immortal treasures that one finds desirable enough.
How about something beyond the moral? Not gonna. So I'm not
Beyond
exactly.
the mortal grasp.
Sorry.
Beyond the mortal grasp.
I don't know if it's
Perhaps
moral
one
or
could listen
immoral. I'm kind of special
Okay.
in a weird way, and like I have this thing with me that I don't really like, but I'm learning to like. But it's every now and then I
Yes,
just
one can sense it.
every now and then I just overload, and luckily I have like a little wait, our character, just remember, because I remember Albedo made a little something to contain his excess energy. I think I remember something like that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. He's gonna alter that. And I have this thing like that works like absorbing all my extra thing, which is, I think, is not from the moral realm. Maybe that convinces, and he grabs it. And it's like, abyssal? Yes, abyssal. This kind of thing that I
Yes.
keep pouring energy so I don't go He looks down there. So I don't look like that, but much more furry. He's not from the Moral
Yes, one
Realm.
can sense the abyssal. Yes, one can sense the abyssal within you, but one holds no interest in your trinkets, no matter how mortal or abnormal.
Oh, I'm not saying trinket, I'm saying myself.
Yourself. That is quite an offer to make.
And RP action Marcus just realizes what he just said, and yes, kind of my friends are in danger. Oh my god, what am I saying? Screw it. Yes, it is quite an offer to make, but at this moment I don't have anything else, so I'm pretty much being useless all this time. So might as well make myself useful, even if it's just.
Young master will not approve, but he does not boss me around.
Yeah.
So, one will accept it. However, and he lifts the hand, and it's hidden by the cloak. And a contract will appear in the air. And he'll just kind of hold it towards Marcus. Sign.
Can Marcus read any of it?
If you are serious, then sign. It's all in Abyssal.
Marcus has a basic understanding of Abyssal, like a children's, but basic. If you can make out a couple words. At the children's level, remember. So nothing, no technical kind of
On
words.
the basis, it does use a lot of technical words, so he might be able to grasp a little bit that it's telling him he will serve under an abyssal master.
Ooh.
And he is not allowed to break this contract because it will cost his life. So,
one-sided.
One will ask again. Sign or join your friend. Because one is not is not too pleased having to share his ledge.
RP action, Marcus looks down. Looks like the point where he saw Albedo and Garrett fall. Looks at Negredo all alone.
Albedo did not fall, he ran, but...
Oh, he ran, right. Garrett was the one that fell. Looks like Negredo all alone there with a very scary dude. Because himself, they will never forgive me for this, but you also will not forgive me if anything else happened to Negredo. I'll sign it. And Marcus just pulls out his claw and feeling like it's like very edgy and all of that, he bites his tongue and dips his claw in his own blood because he feels like that's the thing.
Edgy.
He feels like that's the thing, and he writes his own.
Edgelord.
Not because no.
This is like taking a few minutes.
It's not like Marcus is edgy himself. It just feels like with all the countries, it's like, oh, okay, I have to sign it blood, right?
One will not oppose. Sure.
And so he does that.
One will admit you did not make a good decision.
Well, I know that.
But too late.
Right before the last part of the print is signed, Garrett's going to shoot the cloaked figure.
Dude!
How did he get up there?
They are unfazed.
I'll do it again. Don't make me.
Well, you're not stopping Marcus himself, though, so he's gonna keep
I'll shoot
defending.
Okay, so
His name is very short, you know.
Garrett, very bloody and rather disoriented, looks at the contract, looks at him, looks at the contract. Tears the last part of the contract so he can't finish it.
Hey!
Come on!
Do you have another?
We have a better solution. Don't make
one admires
deals
them.
with cloaked figures. It's the first thing with contract. What's wrong with you? Come on.
Perhaps you should consider yourself lucky to have a friend such as them. And one also suggests you go ahead and join them. You almost made quite the mistake. And with that, they just disappear. Contract annulled. If that's the right word.
Annulled is correct.
I was going
Annulled,
to
thank you.
absolutely smack you, Marcus. End scene.
Stop recording.
God